Hi y'all, it's me. I'm here to share with you a mini that I made for a swap I was in over at www.myscraproom.ning.com. For those who don't know, that's my Ning site, and we did a Secret Santa swap. My partner was Christy, and she is Crafty Creations here on YouTube. And Christy, she went away for the holidays, so while I'm filming this, she's not home yet. From her travels, and she hasn't received this while I'm filming it, but now that you're seeing it, she probably has it. So anyway, Christy's the last one to get her Secret Santa stuff. It's been killing me. I've been waiting for her to get her stuff since we started this whole thing. So anyway, Christy, I hope you like it, because I'm sure by now you've seen it, so let me just share it with y'all. So we had to do a Christmas stocking, a gift of 20, or that was our minimum, $20, and we also had to make a mini, and it could be in the theme of Christmas or winter. So I chose winter, and that's the mini I've created for Christy. And it was a labor of love. Let me move it up a little bit closer. As you can see, I did not use pattern paper here in the background for the mini album. I used fleece. When I think of winter, it just made me feel cozy and warm, and the fleece was just my perfect choice for this. And I used some trim here that had some sparkles in it along the edge. I don't remember the paper collection. It was last year's Die Cuts with a View, but it had penguins, and they were so stinking cute, and I know Christy likes penguins, so I wanted that to kind of be my theme, even though she thinks it's snowmen. Anyway, so I went ahead and I made the little sign here. Whoops, it says Happy Winter. I glued on an acrylic snowflake, and then I diamond dusted the edges to give it that sparkly winter feel. Over here, I cut out one of the penguins from the collection and put him on chipboard, and then adhered him on to a foam dot and put him there. I have a snowflake from the Dollar Tree in the background there, as you can see. And then these flowers were handmade by me. Again, using diamond dust on the tips just to make them frosty and pretty. I just wanted something kind of not too overpowering on the cover, and then I used the Martha Stewart branch punch here for the branches that you see peeping around. Just wanted to bring in the green that was in his scarf. For the side here, and as you can see, this fuzzy fleece goes all the way around, and so does the trim that I used. And on the side here, I wanted to put a charm, but I wasn't sure how I was going to do that. So I ended up punching 2 eyelets and tying some ribbon through, which my charm then has room to hang on. And the charm I made has all the winter colors in it. Let me get a close-up. I'm sorry, I'm trying to grab it here in my hand. Has pretty bells. I have a little bottle of snow, some tiny little jingle bells there, and just some really beautiful beads, all in the wintry, frosty feel. So, sorry, that's that. For my closure, I didn't really need a closure because the book is the way I made it. It really doesn't pop open that much, but what I decided to do is put one anyway. And I had a piece of jewelry I got at the dollar store. It was a ring, and I took the bling part of it off and tied it onto this, which I used a snap to adhere the seam binding, and then it ties closed on the front with an eyelet. So let me go ahead and open this up and share with you what the inside is like. This was a lot of pockets, that's all I could tell you. I think I used Stack the Deck or a hidden hinge. I can't remember what the heck they're all called. So anyway, as you can see, I left the inside cover relatively plain. I just wanted a pocket for her to store some extra pictures in. On the front page here, So Much Fun was cut with a Cricut cartridge I borrowed from Candy Bernschweig here on YouTube. Thanks, Candy, for the loan of the cartridge. It was helpful. I stamped the North Pole sign and put some snow on it. I fussy cut him from, or actually he's from the Cricut as well, and I layered all the pieces together and put a little dingle ball for his little pom-pom there. Little bling, and then the snow was cut on some glitter paper just to make it look frosty. And there's a huge tag on here, and I put some stamping on it so she could write on the back if she chose to. Now, as you can see down the side here, the reason my cover was made bigger was because I had these tabs sticking off the edge that read winter, and I don't know if you could see it very well, and I didn't want them to get hit and bounced around a lot, so I made sure that there was protection from the cover. The reason I have those tabs there is because in every one of these is a pocket page that pulls out, and this is the one I did here. I stamped on acetate. Let me pull that out. You could see it a little better. A little snowman globe, and made a pocket with some trim. Made the little tabs there really cute, and added some tags. This one's from the collection, and then this one here I made with some stamping on for her, so she can use that. Now, when you flip the page over, well, this is the back. Let me just do it this way. It's going to be too hard to do it in order, but this is the back of that tag. Another journaling spot area. I glued some punched out snowflakes around, and really simple like that. That just slides right back in there. On this page, I went ahead and made a photo mat, fussy cut the snowman, some branches, added some bling. This die is from My Favorite Things. It's one of my favorite punches, and I dissected it to use it all around. I popped this word from the collection up on foam squares, little baker's twine, and another piece from the collection with some bling for photo. This one here, let's see if I'm getting this in camera. I don't know how I was on camera for that last page. I hope so. Anyway, this one, there's a lot going on. I have a pair of mittens dangling from baker's twine right here. I have a frame in the background which she can replace this tag and use that for a photograph. And then there's some journaling lines on the back of that. That just slips right down in there. And I wanted more room for journaling, so I adhered this piece from the collection, and then I made it so that a little tag could slip in the back, and she'd have another little spot for journaling. I used a lot of bling and flowers and pretty little things along the areas there, some seam binding. That's page 2. In that pocket, we have this here, and I did some stamping. I made a little pocket, put a tag in it, happy, and then with a journaling spot on the background for her to journal. She can add a photo there. And the back side of this one is a doily with just a piece I cut out and inked, and a little word I printed out, burr. I think that's actually a rub-on. So that would be that one. Sorry, I'm going to try to get this with one hand, and it's not going to work. Is it? Nope, it's not going to work. Okay, let me just go on. So then the following page, I did this scene here with the fence. I wanted to make it look like a winter, whoa, my hands are not holding this well. I wanted to make it look like a winter theme because the background paper has birds sitting on a wire all across it, so I made it go across both pages. I punched the fence out with a Tim Holtz die. I cut out these Christmas trees, and I made them have bling galore and snow around the edges and the tips there, and I made them journaling spots, so she'd have a place to journal. She can then add photos, whoops, to the background if she chooses. There's another one. And then, I don't know if you can notice, but right up here where the tinsel is, I have these couple little birds that dangle. There's one on either side here on the pages. There's another one here. I put some bling around, so it's very snowy and pretty looking and festive, and those just drop right in there. And then on this side, of course, are the tags, so she has more spots for journaling, and I stamped on each of those as well with Christmas stamps and whatnot. Did a lot of stamping and a lot of fussy cutting, and actually all these little penguins, a lot of them, not all of them, are from a sticker pack I got at Michael's, and I just put them all on chipboard and put them everywhere. So in this pocket then pulls out, and then there's the 5 things I love about winter maybe, or 5 things she wants to write about, and then she can put a picture in the background. I just cut it and put journaling lines on the back of each one and put the number 1 from a typewriter stamp set that I have. And hold on, I'll just push that down there. And then on the back of that one, I did a little banner. I love my banners. I think this is a My Favorite Things die, and I wrote out, stamped out the word snow, tied it with some what do they call that? Thread. It's not thread. Button twine. And then just made it real simple so she could put a picture there as well. And I'll leave that off to the side for a minute. When you turn that page, there's this page. And this page here has another tree on it. I made some ornaments that hang down from baker's twine here. Made a little pocket in the background here so she'd have a place for a tag, which I also stamped on. And a little rub on there that says Winter Fun. And then, whoopsie, there we go. And then this is a epoxy or a foamy kind of penguin. I have a little penguin peeking out the side there. And this is held here by a magnet, so she can drop it down and include a photograph in there if she chooses. On this page here, I made a photo mat, or not a frame from the Cricut, some stickers, some bling all over the place, little snowflake stickers. This was a piece from the collection. I added some snow to it. And then this also has a pocket. Again, the swirl from My Favorite Things. Oops, I'm sorry. I cut this out with the Cricut. Just added a little word so she can add a photograph there. On the back of this one, I made a pocket with some wire edged ribbon, and it just holds some of the tags that I also stamped on for journaling. There's another one. Really cute. A lot of places to journal. I'm going to set that off to the side. And when you turn that page, this is one of my favorite, and I'll show you why. Let me set it up for you if it'll do it. Okay, if you look at it from the top, you could see the snowballs hanging down there. See them? Dingle balls. I threaded them onto some fishing wire because I wanted to make it look like this penguin was tossing the snowballs to this one over here, and let me take the tag out of the pocket, who was then juggling them. So that was the kind of thing I was going for. I just thought it was something fun and playful. So let me go back to this page for a second. I cut this out of felt with a Sizzix die, added some tinsel around the edge here, and she can insert a photo there. This is an ornament, and I happened to make it so that I could slide a little tag with a penguin behind it so she can do some little journaling back there about the photograph, and it just slides right back in there to make it look like he's sitting in the bucket of snowballs. That one's fussy cut there. And then on this side, as I said, I made it look like he was juggling, and I have a tag here, sorry, that was my husband, that says play, and then they're holding some dingle balls here, and this is a pocket with a tag, and she can put some journaling or whatever she wants. I added some baker's twine and on that, so that just slips right in there. So I thought that was fun and playful. And this one has a pocket as well. And on this one, I just put a photo mat, and I put a pond. I glossy accented the pond to make it shiny, so it looks like this penguin is ice skating. I stamped and colored this little North Pole sign with some snow and presents by it. So I thought that was kind of cute. And then on this side, I did another pocket. It just used some of the tags from the collection. And again, I did some stamping on the back with my stamps just to give it some extra fun and prettiness. That goes down in there. So that was that tag. And then when you turn the page, it's a big mini, right? On this side, I had another hill with the glitter paper, and I just used another ornament. I made this little flag, if you will, in the background here, and I made my own washi tape. I just have a video on that on my money saving tips and ideas on how to do your own. Again, I did it here as well. Made my own washi tape. Have these cut out from the collection, or the sticker book actually, and raised up on Pop Dots. And then in here I put some of the tags from the collection and stamped on those as well, so that she would be able to journal. Excuse me. Sorry, my voice is getting fuzzy. It's quite a lot of talking I'm doing all of a sudden. Okay, then on this page, there's an ornament I cut out with a Sizzix die, and some pretty snowflakes there, a penguin from the sticker collection. I did the swirls in the background. I know you hardly can see them from the My Favorite Things die, and then Winter Wonderland rub on. And then I wanted this ornament to be functional. I didn't want it to just be the ornament, so I put a brad down here at the bottom, and then I made it swivel. So there's a photo mat here, and she can put a photo and then just close it back up, and this snowflake kind of holds that closed, which is kind of different and fun. And in this pocket, I'm sorry, let me see if I don't think I'm going to be able to get it out. Hold on, it's getting heavy. There's another tag in this one. Again, I put a frame. These are the snow from the liquid applique snow. I kind of made snowballs again. Snowball Fight is from the collection. And really simple, really cute. When you turn that over, there's another kind of some buttons I kind of adhered down, and I made this flip book that pops out like that. The buttons hold it in place, and she can open that and put you know, some journaling and pictures in there as well. And it just kind of slides behind a belly band sort of, and then the front piece slides under the buttons so it just doesn't fall out of the book. And then last page. Sorry, this is so long. It was a lot of work, a lot of pages to cover, especially with the pockets. So finally, on a winter's day, the last thing one normally does is you head inside from all the winter play and you watch a movie and you have some hot cocoa. So I used the Tim Holtz film strip here, where she could maybe put little what do they call those? They're photos. They're real tiny ones. Proof, or I don't know, they're real tiny ones. You just put them in there. And then I wanted to have a place for her to journal, so I put this cup on here, and I added some dingle balls for the marshmallows and some steam coming out from the swirls there, but also that comes out and it's a journaling spot, so she has a place to put a little photograph on there if she chooses, or write, or whatever she wants to, and that just slips right back in there. And I used a rub-on, and that's it. Over here, another pocket. She can slide some extra photos in, and of course I signed my name there, and there you go. So there you have it. That was my winter mini for Christy. Again, I hope you enjoyed it, Christy. It was a lot of fun creating this, and I hate parting with it, but I know it's going to a good home. So see y'all soon. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great day. Bye.